It's the latest blow to the British economy. Unemployment is at a 17-year high. There are now over 2.5 million unemployed people in the country, an increase of 114,000 in 3 months. This comes just days after it was revealed that the number of children living in absolute poverty, where income is less than 60% of the national average, is set to rise over the next 2 years, a bleak forecast for the country. According to the Institute for Fiscal Studies, this increase is a delayed effect of the recession.
According to our forecast over the next decade up to 2020, we do think that relative poverty will rise. So that implies that the gap between those in the middle and at the bottom is going to be getting wider.
In 2010, there were 2.5 million children living in absolute poverty, along with 2.1 million working-age parents and 3.5 million working-age adults with no children. In 2013, these figures look set to increase sharply. 600,000 more children will be living in these destitute conditions, along with another 400,000 parents and 500,000 childless adults. The increase in unemployment is likely to lead to further poverty, as bills stack up while the cost of living continues to rise. Families living in absolute poverty, often on estates like this one, can find themselves under such financial strain that they struggle to afford the basic things like food. As a result, charities often have to step in to alleviate the pressure. FareShare are based in London, but have distribution points across the country. They take surplus food from manufacturers and deliver it to organisations that will either send food parcels to families or turn it into meals for those most in need. But the rise in poverty has drastically increased demand for their services, and this trend looks set to continue.
We have this problem now because of a combination of factors. It's rising food prices, recession, general economic climate, and also due to the recent funding cuts that the UK is facing at the moment. Charities are really struggling to get funding to deliver their service to people who need it.
The government are facing criticism for cutting services during this increase in unemployment and poverty. They say that proposed benefit reforms will help to bring people out of difficulty. But for now, it's up to volunteers to ensure that those in trouble are given that extra helping hand, even if it's just an extra loaf of bread. Steve McCall, Press TV, London.